morning, everyone. Cock-a-doodle-doo. I'm Dan Stenzel, the Executive Officer of the Oakland County Parks and Recreation Commission. I want to say hello and thank you for coming, and welcome to the dedication of the Independence Oaks Safety Path. This is an exciting addition to the park system and also for the citizens of Oakland County. And it was made possible through a very robust partnership with the Charter Township of Independence. We're thankful to be part of a project that increases the access and the connectivity among multiple parks within Independence Township for so many people to enjoy. Trails are the #1 activity that the people visit Oakland County parks, and nationally it's the #1 thing that residents comment on surveys that they want more of. So your park system is committed to that effort. I would like to introduce the Oakland County Parks and Recreation Commission. Its chairperson, Jerry Fisher, the vice chair, Dave Vanderveen, the secretary, Ron Fowkes, representing the Road Commission, and Dave represents the county executive. We have county commissioners Gary McGilvery, Chris Long, Hugh Crawford, and then citizen, and Jim Nash, the Water Resource Commissioner, and Dave Baumhart, a citizen. Yep, Andrea LaFontaine, and I think I got everybody. Oh, and Robert Costin. There. The cheerleader for most projects. All right. So at this time, I would like to also recognize our engineers, Nowak and Fraus. Jeff Huda and Steve Sutton are here in the back of the bus. Then we have representing the contractor, LJ Construction of Clifford, Michigan, and if you don't know where that is up in the thumb. And we have Gordon Stringer, Scott Osila, Tony Yoakum, Michael Yoakum, and Jamie Vizandra. At this time, I'd like to introduce the chairperson of the Oakland County Parks and Recreation Commission, Jerry Fisher, for a couple comments.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome. Appreciate you coming out here for this great event. And thanks, Dan. You're probably going to hear me say some things that Dan has already mentioned, but we like to reiterate some things that are important for us. So we are, as the Oakland County Parks and Rec Commission, we are really happy to be a part of this collaborative partnership in the creation of this trail. It provides recreational opportunities, as Dan indicated, really significant recreational opportunities. Also connectivity, as Dan mentioned, which is a great a goal, an objective of ours. And I would say, keep your eye out, because this connectivity has just begun with this path. I think there'll be some connections going to the east from here in the future, and Pat Kittle ultimately will be able to help us with that. The other thing that this provides that is another goal for Parks and Rec is accessibility. So this is a long, accessible path along Sashabaw Road that is going to provide people with opportunities that they really did not have previously. And as Dan mentioned, this provides residents with really high value hiking and trail opportunities. Not only hiking, but also biking and running. People love to run along. This is a long stretch. People will love to run along here and even bike along here and actually travel from place to place. And the great thing is that you can do these things on your own. You can come out here with friends. You could come out here with family, clubs. We could have events out here. It's just really a great thing. And if you like this, I just want to let you know, if you like this path, get ready for more park path improvements right inside here, because we've got some more improvements in store coming up hopefully this year yet. And we may be providing more accessibility for some paths in there. We've got some bids out to see if we can do this, but we are going to try to provide an accessible path right up to and along Crooked Lake for some distance. I think it's going to be one of the most dramatic hiking trails in southeast Michigan, to say the least. Maybe broader than that. It's going to be a fantastic, looking down the length of the lake, hiking around that trail. And Mike, I know you're going to bring that in. And Zach, you're going to bring it in, right?
Yes.
Okay. So thanks again for coming out today, and we look forward to all using this path. And I'd like to, Pat Kittle is going to be here, a supervisor of Independence Township, who was instrumental in working this path out. And I'd like to recognize and call up here Derek Smith, who's from the Township Parks, to say a few words. Thank you.
Well, thank you for that. And Supervisor Kittle does send his heartfelt apologies to everyone in attendance today for not being able to be here, and also his sincere gratitude to Oakland County Parks, the Independence Township Safety Path Committee, and then also today's attendees. I think that I should mention two of our Safety Path Committee members are here today, David Henderson and Deborah Froelich, who is our committee chair, who's put a lot of work in for all of our safety paths in Independence Township. And then also members of our safety path staff at the township, Dave McKee, who's our Department of Public Works Director, and Kevin Daniels. Both of those gentlemen have put a lot of time and effort and hard work into making today possible, and I thought I'd be remiss without mentioning both of those gentlemen. And then also Dave and Kevin also wanted me to thank the Oakland County Parks staff for, they said that you guys were fantastic to work with through this process, and that I should mention that their sincere gratitude for you and all the hard work and assistance that you gave them through the process. Independence Township's $600,000 contribution to this project, I think, really expresses our commitment to non-motorized connectability, healthy, active lifestyle choices, and our community. Also, Independence Township's commitment to the ownership, operation, and maintenance of the safety path moving forward is our commitment to the future longevity and success of our pathways. And Dan mentioned a lot of this across the nation right now. The number one thing that comes up on all of our master plans right now through Parks and Recreation, people want more pathways and trails. I'm happy to hear that you're going to be doing some internal work, as we are going to be doing a lot of internal work over at Clintonwood Park on our pathway systems, and hopefully in the future finding a way to connect the two facilities. So thank you again. Sincere apologies from Pat one more time, but thank you for all of your hard work on this. And it's such a wonderful path. I see people utilizing the path daily. It's amazing how many people have already come out to enjoy it. So thank you very much, everyone, for your hard work and for having us here today. Dan, I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Derek. I would like to recognize the staff, largely Zach Crane, and Mike Donelon, and the rest of the team for making this happen. DJ Coffey, the park supervisor, is he here? Okay. But to comment further, we are looking at the opportunity of linking this site internally through the park and hooking up with Clintonwood Park. It would create a possible loop of 10 to 11 miles that I think would be unprecedented in southeast Michigan. So I want to thank everyone for coming today, the commission for their support of this project, and all the staff and the township that made this happen, The construction folks, thank you for your efforts. And we invite you to come back and visit the park system and visit the trail throughout the seasons. I think it's going to be a spectacular opportunity for everyone. So thank you. We are now going to move over to the ribbon.